Hello, I'm Blake Antozik, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the Wounded Warrior Project and the soldier who was affected by this project, Chad Brumpton. So the Wounded Warrior Project is a charity that helps with soldiers who were wounded during battle, either with PTSD or who have gotten their legs blown off, arms blown off, just any limbs that have been severed in battle, and can help them kind of get back into reality. It has been around since 2001, September 11th, which is 9/11. That was when there was terrorist attacks on the Trade Center in New York City. People can donate to this organization whenever they would like. Donations can range from $1 to whatever amount they want to donate. Now, getting into the soldier and what had happened. So he had been a normal soldier. He was a tank commander. Every once in a while, an IED would go off and the paint would get chipped off the tank, but nothing really big or drastic ever really happened. And one day, the tank rolled over an IED directly over one, and it had blown his legs off and injured some of the people that were in the tank with him. He had been going to the Wounded Warrior Project ever since that happened. The IEDs are explosive devices that are planted in the ground and in the sand and stuff. Usually it's in Afghanistan and places like that, like sandy areas. So after Chad had gotten his legs blown off, he had some PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder affects lots of military people, and getting them back into reality, their heads aren't really right because of what had happened and what really affected them in that way. Usually when people get PTSD, they cannot get back to reality and they kind of go a little crazy. They don't really have a sense of what is reality and what is war. They'll go back and forth and not really know what to do or kind of how to act. There was nerve damage when he had gotten his legs blown off. It was constant bone to bone when he was walking. Kind of blew off cartilage, and he had a lot of nerve damage. So when he would walk, he couldn't really feel anything. It was probably pins and needles, and he just couldn't kind of get back to where he wanted to be. He began taking pills for pain, and this kind of helped him, but he really didn't want to take pills because he wanted to do this on his own without any help and kind of get back to reality, get back on the field, even though it was a scary experience and he could not really get back to reality. Soon after he stopped taking the pills, he got prosthetic legs, which are kind of legs that are fake, but they usually slip on a sock or something over the wound, and then they have a connector thing that they screw on the legs, and it can help them walk and work on with normal life. The Wounded Warrior Project began to help him with his recovery. So they had helped him with his PTSD more so than his legs. They provided kind of rehab for his PTSD to make him feel better, make him be able to go back into reality and kind of get back to where he wanted to be at. He has a family too. He has a wife and a little boy. I'm sure that the Wounded Warrior Project helped them and kind of explain to them what they're going to do to help him get back into reality. And that is the end of my speech. Thank you for listening.